And I will call to order the 4 o'clock meeting upon the application of David Turner, project manager for Jarl LLC by their attorney, Marion McKettrick, at 50 Franklin Street, dated October 31st, 2023, seeking a special permit to build an addition to the rear and front of the residence. The property is located in a Residence C zoning district. This addition will extend to the rear and up a full story along the non-conforming lot line, requiring a determination that the extension of the non-conformities will not be substantially more detrimental to the neighborhood per Article 4, Section 275-4.1 of the Milton zoning bylaw. My name is Virginia Donahue King, and I am a member of the Board of Appeals as well as the zoning administrator, and I will be constituting the board as a party of one for this hearing. We have a file that includes the application and the denial letter from our building inspector. We have a letter explaining why we should be granting this special permit from attorney McKettrick, along with a plot plan of where the current house is and how it will be extended with this proposal. We have a mock-up of what the home will look like from the front and the back, as well as architectural drawings of all sides of the proposed building, and floor plans for each of the floors of the proposed building. We have a quitclaim deed showing that Jarl LLC owns the property. Let's see. We have a plot plan of the area of East Milton where the property lies, as well as a more schematic of the bigger focusing in on the homes in the neighborhood, and a property record card from the town hall, as well as letters that are in favor of the proposed building from neighbors at 38, 41, 45, 46, 54, 65, and 73 Franklin Street. And I will note that the neighbor at 54 Franklin Street is to the right of the subject property and is the party most affected by the proposal. So we have an approval of somebody that is most interested in all of this. So I will turn this over to Attorney McKettrick, and let's hear about the project that we have.
Thank you. I'm Mary McKettrick, and I represent the applicant for this application. And Jarl LLC is represented by David Turner, who is here this afternoon. He's the project manager, and he is the person that I've been communicating with about this application from the very beginning. And I have a description of the project, but before I begin, I'll say that David Turner did contact me before final plans were drawn up and discussed options and things that the company might like to do. I tried to explain what they could not do without a variance. And then in any case, after some study, the architect came up with the plan that you see before you today, which is not a plan for increasing the number of units, and it doesn't require a variance. It does build out along a lot line setback on the right side that's non-conforming. And this is like many lots in this neighborhood and throughout Milton. This is a non-conforming lot. It's below the required size. It's only 6,200 square feet instead of 7,500 square feet. So that type of application requires a special permit from the Board of Appeals because it intensifies a non-conformity. This house was built in 1926. So it is a pre-existing non-conforming residence. Before most of the dimensional setbacks were adopted by the town in 1938, this house was already in place. It has the non-conforming lot size, has a non-conforming right side setback of 7.8 feet. The proposal is to add onto the house at the rear, and this will follow the existing setbacks on both sides. There will be a full second story created, and the house will be built out slightly to the front. There is no special permit required for the part of the application that builds out to the front. When I first applied to the building commissioner, I thought that that might require a special permit, but I did go back and look at the bylaws, which say that the required setback for a house here is the average of the setbacks of the houses on either side, on the same side of the street. So even moved forward as proposed, this front setback does not violate the existing zoning bylaw and doesn't require any relief. What does require relief is continuing the side setback up to a second story and back out. The back of this lot faces the fruit center. So we don't have any objection. Well, I won't speak. I won't I won't assume it, but I don't see anyone here from the fruit center. Most likely there's no objection to that because there's a commercial use there. It's the neighbors in the neighborhood that David Turner has been going around and trying to meet. He's knocked on doors, and when people were willing to talk to him, he showed them the building plan. So he has worked pretty hard on that and did get a lot of letters stating no objection to the requested relief. There is plenty of space, relatively speaking, in the rear yard of this house because it's a rectangular lot. So even with the addition, the rear yard will still be at the required rear setback of 30 feet. So when this will be a considerable improvement to the existing bungalow, which is in kind of shabby condition. It will be larger. It'll also look a lot better when the work is finished. On the first floor, there'll be a family room, a full bathroom, a laundry room, and one bedroom, a dining room, full kitchen. The second floor will include a master suite with a full bath, 2 additional bedrooms with another full bath, and along with a loft area and a little balcony in the front. And the new front porch should make the house more visually interesting. And one of the features I think of this design that I happen to like personally is the fact that there is a full bedroom and bath on the first floor, which makes this a good residence for a large family or an extended family or a family where one person has difficulty with stairs. So they can, primarily use the first floor if necessary. So I think it's an interesting design, and I hope you agree. We have provided letters from as many neighbors as we were able to contact, and we believe this will substantially improve the existing residence, and that the design as proposed is still consistent and fits in with the type of architecture in this neighborhood. This should meet the standard for a special permit of no substantial detriment to the neighborhood, and it does not derogate from the zoning bylaw. It's the type of structure we have all over the place in Milton, and we certainly have many lots that require this type of relief when an addition is built, because many of our lots are below the required area. So that concludes my remarks. We'd be happy to answer questions and hear from the public.
Okay, that's a great presentation. It looks like there's been a lot of care put into this design, and it looks very nice. It looks very nice. I was wondering if there are any people that wanted to speak about this from the neighborhood out there in cyberland or video land or wherever we are.
We do not have anyone. Nope.
We don't. Okay. So I will close the evidentiary portion of the hearing. And like I said, I think this is a great design. It's forward thinking with the bedroom on the first floor as we all get a little bit older and a little bit more infirmed. And it's been approved by the neighbor who stands most to be affected by this. And I think that's a statement of great. That it is the most important of all to get is the person who's going to be affected most by it. And I see that this is something that it would be, it will be an addition, a very nice addition to the neighborhood. It will spruce up a house that's been there and provide more living space for a larger family to be in there. and perhaps, multi generations with the bedroom on the first floor. And I find that there is no substantial detriment to granting the special permit. So I will be granting that special permit. So
Thank you.
congratulations.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very
We'll,
much.
we'll be needing to write a decision on this, at which point Mrs. McKettrick, Attorney McKettrick, will inform you of how it needs to be filed with the Registry of Deeds and so forth. And I hope that perhaps you can get started building before too many more snowflakes fly than
Oh,
flew
yeah,
today.
that'd be great.
If it was helpful, I could draft a decision and send it to you for your review. Would that be
That would be
helpful?
that would be great. Yes. Thank
Okay,
you.
Right, right.
wonderful.
So enjoy the evening that's coming up.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. I
Stay
appreciate it.
warm. Thank you very much.
Take
Okay.
care now.
Nice to
Bye-bye.
see everybody. Good night.
You need, oh, she's gone. Okay.
Here we go.